Xzyrie, also known as Indigo Xy, right here rocking with Lil Me and T.
It's like I met you in the past life. I've been contemplating what that ass like. Get inside your ocean, know it's mad tight. I'm a sink ship, no loose lips, but I'm a Brad type. And if the shoe fits, you too slick, you a bag right.
We've been talking before or whatnot, and even then around that time, since then you dropped like 2 projects.
Yeah.
You dropped 2 EPs, you dropped Indigo Season, and you dropped Hotel Indigo. So for people who never like listen to your music, like how would you even describe your sound in those takes? Like,
Indigo Season, that was really like, maybe like a bunch of throwaways getting ready for like Hotel Indigo, just to build like a little something. Indigo Season really was just like, these are songs I like, but I don't really, they ain't album ready, so I just put them on there, Indigo Season. Indigo Hotel was like more of a, it's like a breakup tape, you feel me? Like, it's more of a like, you gonna feel my feels, just like in the beginning on the first track. We went to the hotel, you feel me, just to get like privacy, stuff like that. Me and my homeboys, you hear that on the intro, go straight to Alabama where I'm telling you the story about the chick, and it's like further down, so it's more of a like a feels tape, you feel me? Not basically like on some Heartbreak Hotel shit, that's why it's called Hotel Indigo type shit.
Gotcha. What inspired you to, you know, like really paint a narrative with your music? Like how you doing?
Just like in the last video, man, that's what I grew up on. Like, when I listen to music, I like to actually visualize what the artist is talking about. So I try to paint that myself. Like, I ain't with all that music without a meaning. I feel like every song should have like a meaning or some type of vibe that you could push throughout it, you feel me?
Gotcha. Do you feel like that's really missing right now with the music though?
Hell yeah, bruh. Everybody talking about the same stuff. Everybody trying to sing. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's cool. I be on that singing shit too, but it's like, ain't really no like new lyrics is coming out. Like, everybody on that trap wave, which is cool, do your thing, but ain't nobody really trying to spit these days. That's what I feel like missing. Like, I feel like when the niggas like Cole and Kendrick and like Vince Staples, when they all die out, ain't nobody right now really to take their place, you feel me? And that's how I feel.
So right now though, what do you feel like it might take for people to actually, you know, gravitate or pay attention to that type of music right now?
Man, I feel like it all come in phases, man. Every couple years, hip hop changed. You know what I mean? Like around 2010, that was all lyrics. You had artists like Wale, artists like, you know, Logic breaking through their cycle, and then all of a sudden it changed to the drill around 2012 when Chicago came through with the drill. Now it's all about emo rap. You feel me? So it's gonna take some time. I feel like everything come back around full circle. So lyrics gonna come back. You feel me?
Got you. All right, but even with you saying that though, then so. Do you think it'll be enough time for you, like that catch on at the right time or whatever, like, would it be 10 years from now, 5 years? Or?
Really, it don't matter to me because I'm not really I'm going to always spit that lyric junk no matter what. And like I said, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, because I make music for me. Like, it's therapy for me. I want to make money off it, no doubt, but if you like it, you like it. If you don't fuck with it. Like, don't buy it.
So what is like your creative process or whatnot when you making these songs, even like now moving forward, which you know the music changing and so forth?
Yeah, my creative I write all the time. Like, it's never a time in the day where I'm not really writing. So it's like when I'm feeling a beat, first I'll be like, man, let me see if I already got something written. So if I do, I spit it. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm making a project, everything starting from scratch. Like, so if I'm like, let's say Indigo Season, those was just songs, like I said, let me see what I done wrote. But when I made Hotel Indigo, everything from Hotel Indigo was from scratch. Like, I heard the beat, caught a vibe, and just like did everything from scratch. And sometimes I don't even write. Sometimes I just get in the booth, you know, punch in, do that little freestyle shit that I admire Jay-Z and Styles P for doing, just to throw my hat in that to see if I could do that too. So it's a little bit of everything. My creative, I wouldn't put like a title on how I create because it's never the same wave. So, you know.
Got you. So, right now though, can you see yourself with your next project, or like how you deciding when you like making a project or even a song if you feel like, you know, the lyrics not getting too much attention right now at the moment?
Well, I got a EP coming out with the homie. I ain't gonna tell y'all who yet, but just know I got an EP coming out with the homie. It's not really based on lyrics. It's like it do got lyrics in it, but it's more of a upbeat type thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's more of a preview, not even a preview, it's more of a hold you down until the real project coming out, you know what I'm saying? Like, the original project that I was gonna have Well, really, I got 2 projects in my head, but I'm only gonna drop one. It's called Pray For Me 2. That's a sequel to the Pray For Me I dropped a long time ago. But it's basically like a meditation tape, you feel me? Like, I took a little break because, you know, I wanted to go in the dungeon, you feel me, feel my feels, and so I could put everything on this one tape, you know what I mean? So.
Gotcha. Right now, though, what do you feel like is your most, you know, track, like, the track that gets the most attention right now, or the project?
Track that gets the most attention?
Yeah.
Definitely. I was just looking at this the other day on my what you call it, on my artist page.
Yeah.
The songs getting the most traction. Hold It Down, Queen still running it up, and damn, what's the last one? It was on Tuesday Night, even though I fucking hate that song. I fucking hate that song.
Yeah.
But that song get the most traction.
Gotcha. And how you were saying as far as like your narrative for like these tracks and your project so far is like based on like relationships or female things of that nature. So would you say like your audience is more so the female, or it's just the mixture right now? Or
when I do songs like Wait For Me and Queen, like it's definitely female vibes. Like shorty be getting mad, I be having like females in my, that's here no there. But when I'm on some lyrical stuff like Alabama, Hold It Down, tracks like Tiana, tracks like that, like Gone, it's definitely the people who really feel hip hop, like the old heads who really feel hip hop being like, yo, you spit on this, appreciate it. So it's a mixture. I know what songs I'm finna do for what audience. Like when I made Wait For Me, I knew, oh yeah, this for the females. When I made Queen, oh yeah, this for the females. But when I'm getting into my bag and only doing it for me, it seems to be more dudes like, oh yeah, you spit that, like you really spit that.
So right now though, when it comes to your music moving forward, anyway, are you gonna see yourself being more, you know, active more so, or are you always gonna stick to the, all right, I gotta take some time off to actually make this project like a, you know, a masterpiece in a sense, or just throw away something like you said? Like.
Nah, I feel like the only reason it took me so long, cause I said I really wanted to get in the, I'm not gonna do this every time, like, but since it was like a sequel to like something that I already care about like so much, cause like I was like 17 when I made Pray For Me. I didn't really have no type of buzz and nothing like that. I just made it like dead ass, like just made it cause I knew that was really my first project. I made that shit on GarageBand on my phone, you feel me? That's why nobody ain't really heard it yet. And I cared for that project so much. For me to make a sequel, I really wanted to like get in that zone and like really feel how I was feeling back when I made that. And it's called Pray For Me because I was feeling like so down and so in like a depressed state where it was just like I was only using the music to pull me out of it. So when it's like Pray For Me, I was like really like, niggas gonna have to pray for me because I'm going through it, you feel me? So I just wanted to get back in that mode, you know what I mean? And I was already in that mode, like the same way I was kind of feeling when I was making the first one, I found myself back in it. So I was like, this is the same way I was feeling. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and put the Pray For Me 2 title on that, because all these songs is like therapy. It's kind of like, you gonna hear it, and when you hear it, you gonna be like, oh yeah, this nigga was going through some shit. But as you listening, it's gonna get brighter, because as I was writing, it became more of a feeling better state. So it's gonna start off dark, but when you get to the end, it's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Got you. So is it safe to say that people, if they want to get to know you, they just gotta listen to your music?
Just listen to my music, bro. You don't have to have one conversation with me, but if you listen to my music, you're gonna know who I am, you're gonna know what I stand for. You just gonna know me just through the music. I don't really be explaining myself too much, man. You just listen to my music, that's all you really need.
Gotcha. So with you being so focused, like you're appreciating the art of it all and things of that nature, like if you had the chance to remake a song or get a feature on a song, like feature yourself on a song with somebody, like who would it be?
That's a list, boy. That's a list. Definitely I want to be on the Jay song, A Star Is Born. If I could be on any song by Jay-Z, it would be A Star Is Born with J. Cole and Jay-Z. I would murk that shit. Nas, I would be on New York State of Mind. I would murk that shit. Lupe Fiasco, it'd have to be, damn, that's a good ass question, bruh. Lupe Fiasco, it had to be like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna skip Lupe because he got so many goddamn songs. If it was J. Cole, I'll hop on Too Deep for the intro, and Blow Up, and Higher. all that shit. But yeah, that was a good question though.
Got you. All right. Right now with the music as well, in Savannah, can you see yourself, networking, branching out with the other artists in Savannah with a different type of sound?
I don't like. Honestly, I fuck with the people in Savannah. They make like Savannah on the rise, Savannah on the come up. But I'm so into my own little bubble, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But I'm so in my bubble, bruh. If you don't reach out to me, like I ain't really gonna be reaching out to you. And I'm just in my bubble. Like, I got a small group of people that I work with, who I've already worked with, and it's just like I don't see myself like getting out that bubble unless like you come to me and I'm really feeling your joint. But it's a good thing and a bad thing. I'm just in my bubble, man.
Got you. And do you sometimes even go back right now with your tracks or like let me ask you, do you think about it too much? Like, do you overthink certain things?
Oh, all the time, bro. I done did the same song like 4 or 5 times before. Like, my homeboy will tell you, I'll literally sit by the computer and just like listen to a song 20 times and be like, nah, I don't like that ad-lib. Or nah, I don't like how I came in. Or nah, you hear me breathing on that. Like, when it come to my art and my work, like I'm a perfectionist to the T. Like, I'm the type of nigga, if you my engineer, oh, you gonna hear it, bro. Like, I'm gonna be in your ear until it get like 100% right. But that's just how I am with my work. That's just me.
So right now, what do you think is your really strong point when it comes to the music? Is it your ear for it? Is it, your lyrics, your sound? Like,
I would say my main focus is like my lyrics and painting a picture. I do got an ear for music, cause like when I be picking my beats, everybody be like, bro, you got the hardest beats from a lyrical standpoint. Like if you jam J. Cole or Nas and stuff like that, you gonna fuck with my beat selection. My ears, like I said, is pretty good. My lyrics, dope. I would say my strong suit, I'm an artist. I just make music. Like, I make complete music. And that's all I really be trying to do. I wouldn't say anything is like stronger than the other. It's like, I don't know, everything just all around. Yeah, it's like a balance.
Gotcha. So right now, do you feel like you're where you need to be at this point in time? Like, or you where you thought you would be at?
Universal speaking, like, modest speaking, I'm where I'm supposed to be. But like, selfishly speaking, like, nah, I need to be like way further than what I am. But if I'm being like universal speaking and like on some having faith stuff, I'm right where I'm supposed to be, because everything happened in this season. I think I told you that last interview, like, I feel like everything's supposed to really happen in this season, but selfishly, nah, I really need to be further than I am.
So, you say everything happens in the season. Do you feel like, when's the best time for you in your season for your music to be heard? Like summer, fall?
Oh boy, my project, before Pray For Me, I had a project scheduled for the summer. I actually did have features on there that you wouldn't think I would have on there. I ain't gonna say because I'm gonna still drop it. But I did have like features where you would be like, what? Like who? But my manager was like, man, you gotta hold it back, you feel me? Cause like ain't nobody was really hitting the like clubs and nothing like that. Ain't nobody really been partying cause in the little COVID jump. So he was like, man, you know what, hold it back. Just drop Pray For Me 2 in the fall. But for the summer, I had some shit. Please believe I had some shit. But we gonna try to run it back around and see what this Pray For Me 2 do and then drop it. But that's how it's gonna rock.
Yeah. So are you setting expectations like when you drop these, as far as you set expectations for the Hotel Indigo and these singles?
Of course, I want every song to go up, but realistically speaking, that's not gonna happen. So whatever I get and whoever listens to it, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate where I'm at right now. And if you listen, I appreciate it. Like, everybody's expectation gonna be like, oh yeah, I want this to take off. But realistically speaking, everything not gonna take off, you know what I mean? So I just appreciate where I'm at and appreciate who actually is listening and just play it by that. Like, if I get 10 listeners, which I'll be below low key, but still I'll be like, you know what, I appreciate those 10, you feel me? So, but I'll still be below like 10 listeners, what the fuck? But I would still appreciate that shit and at the same time.
So, does the music affect, your personal as far as your energy and vice versa in a sense then, since you focus on that?
My energy, like, what you mean, like?
As far as, like I said, if you get the 10 listeners, does it make you have, like, does it, really affect how you moving next with the next project, the next single, or your life in general?
Like I said, I'll be blowed, but I ain't gonna be blowed for too long, cause I'm like, you know what, those 10 people who actually listen, I need to do something for them, cause they gonna fuck with it, and eventually it's gonna branch off, right, 10 to turn to 20 quick, and then 20 turn to 40 quick. It's like flipping that, you feel me?
Alright, so looking forward to like, what song would you recommend someone go listen to if they never heard of your music before?
Let me see. I'll say new shit. I'm gonna start with the new shit. The new shit, Blue Messages. I just dropped that. I know a lot of people heard Should Have Known. I don't really like Should Have Known like that. I only dropped Should Have Known because my nigga told me I should have dropped it. I don't like it like that. But Blue Messages, definitely jam that as my new music. As far as my old shit, jam Gone. As far as Hotel Indigo, Hold It Down. That's definitely going hard. Hold It Down.
You want me to put the Mac right
Yeah, those would be the ones.
Bet. And anything that you feel like they should be looking out for in the future right now that's coming?
Oh yeah, definitely. Pray For Me Too, definitely coming out. I want to say maybe December. The latest is gonna drop is December. I'm not doing I'm trying to drop 3 to 4 projects this year. 2021 gonna be a whole different vibe. I'm trying to end it off with Pray For Me. So definitely around December. The EP, who I'm dropping, what I ain't gonna name them yet, but it's gonna be lit. You can expect that probably like mid-November, you know what I'm saying? And just expect like a lot more videos, a lot more content. I know I've been like ghost on Instagram, but like I said, I was just in my mode trying to get this Pray For Me Too. I was in a cave, me and my niggas call it the Indigo Dungeon. We was in the Indigo Lounge working, you feel me? So it's like, just look out for that, man. Look out for my homeboy Ram Tony. He about to be in that beat tape shit, you know. Just a lot of shit coming from the Indigo camp, man. Just be ready for it. Picture me rolling, I got the pole and I'm about to flow it. Them bitches hoeing, so falling for you, I ain't going. For a touring inside my mind, living on borrowed time. It seems in my head, but promise I ain't dying. Too much to lose, these nigga might give you blues. And crippin', not really tripping, these crackers is shooting schools. What I'm seeing on the news is another nigga dead. Buy a pig in his lead, I don't fuck pork. Head to my legs, I'm a product of the seaport. See a nigga dead for a nigga get the power. It's just me and Ram Tony, we been at this shit for hours. Dirty took a shower with the diamonds from Sierra Leone. Back when Quan was still rapping, we were watching the throne. I'm a Leo, I was born a king. When she threw that ass back to me, I thought she was a boomerang. Ape shit, orangutan, fake niggas never hang, bitches get exposed. I been in the studio, you beefing over whole shit low. Picture me rolling dough in the 500 bins. Me and Dave Bird talking how to be the man. Rose from the dirt, yeah, I came from the sand. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm the man. Straight like that Indigo shit.